The Karnataka Maharashtra border dispute is once again in the news. What is the history of the Belgavi conflict and why is it back in the news? Let's discuss. But before that, do subscribe to HW News English. The Shiv Sena UBT MLA Aditya Thackeray demanded that Belgavi and other disputed areas in the Maharashtra-Karnataka border dispute should be declared as a union territory. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah termed the demand to make Belgavi a union territory as childish. Besides, UBT Rajya Sabha MP Priyanka Chaturvedi also wrote to Home Minister Amit Shah appealing to declare Belgavi a union territory. Now, let us briefly discuss the history of Belgaum, which would help you understand the issue better. The history of Belgaum dates back to pre-independent India. According to the 1881 census, the population in the Belgavi district stood at 8,64,000. Around 64% of the people spoke Kannada, 26% were Marathi speakers. Now, why are these numbers important? Because this was the historical linguistic composition that was considered during the reorganization of states after India's independence. In 1947, after independence, the Belgavi district was made a part of the Bombay state. By the 1950s, the linguistic composition of the Belgavi district gradually changed. And as per the 1951 census, there were more Marathi speakers than Kannada speakers in Belgavi. In 1956, the States Reorganization Act was passed. The States Reorganization Act was a major reform that reorganized India's states and territories based on linguistic lines. The integration of the Belgavi in Mysore, which is present-day Karnataka, sparked a row. And the divide has been widening over the years and politicians have continued to raise the issue as per their convenience. In 1957, upset with the demarcation of boundaries, the Bombay government lodged a protest with the centre which led to the formation of the Mahajan Commission under the former Chief Justice Meher Chand Mahajan in 1966. The Mahajan Commission, in its report released in 1967, granted 264 villages in the disputed region to Maharashtra and 247 villages to Karnataka. However, the commission ruled that Belgaum should continue in Karnataka. Maharashtra rejected the report, calling it biased and illogical, and demanded another review. Karnataka, on the other hand, welcomed the report and has ever since continued to press for implementation, although this has not been formally done by the centre. Maharashtra continues to claim over 814 villages along the border as well as Belgaum city, which are currently part of Karnataka. Successive governments in Maharashtra have demanded their inclusion within the state. In 2004, when Vilasrao Deshmukh was the chief minister, the Maharashtra government knocked the doors of the Supreme Court for a settlement of the border dispute under Article 131B of the Constitution, demanding 814 villages from Karnataka on the basis of the theory of village being the unit of calculation, contiguity, and enumerating linguistic population in each village. The case is still pending in the apex court. In December 2019, days after the Mahavikas Aghadi came to power in Maharashtra, the then Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray appointed ministers Chhagan Bhujbal and Eknath Shinde as coordinators to oversee the state's efforts to expedite the case related to the dispute. Now, let's come back to the present day. Karnataka police on Monday stopped Shiv Sena UBT representatives at the state's boundary with Maharashtra from entering Belgavi to attend the annual Marathi conclave organized by the Maharashtra Ekikaran Samiti. Karnataka government had banned the Maharashtra Ekikaran Samiti's Marathi conclave in Belgavi this year, coinciding with the beginning of the Karnataka Assembly's winter session. It also prohibited politicians from Maharashtra from attending the event. Like every year, the Samiti invited prominent Maharashtra politicians, including former Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, NCP Chief Ajit Pawar, NCP SCP Chief Sharad Pawar, Shiv Sena UBT Chief Uddhav Thackeray, and BJP State Chief Chandrasekhar Bawankule. Sena UBT accepted the Samiti's invitation and its representatives from Kolhapur started to march to Belgavi amid heavy police presence, both from Maharashtra and Karnataka at the interstate boundary. At least 50 Maharashtra Ekikaran Samiti's workers were taken into custody. The Maharashtra Ekikaran Samiti, under whose banner the agitation is active, had contested the 2023 Karnataka Assembly polls. However, they lost all the 4 seats contested. That's it for this news report. Do comment your views and let us know.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.